What it do, baby? Suppose that new reaction. Actually, not a reaction video. This is a little bit something different. A little bit different in sport. But we're going to do in our FIFA World Cup 2022 Qatar prediction bracket challenge. So we're going to go through. I'm going to, give my predictions on the tournament. Who's going to win. All that, you know what I'm saying? Now, I do dabble. I may not be the most knowledgeable soccer person, but I dabble. So, first off, we're going to start in Group A, Qatar. I don't know a single player from Qatar. We have Senegal. I know they got my man Mane. They got my man Mendy, Koulibaly. Ismail Assar. They got some other players. Ecuador, they have Estupinian, he plays for Brighton. In Netherlands, they have a lot of good players. So, I think Netherlands, how you do this? Number 1, Senegal, number 2, Ecuador 3, and Qatar 4. That's the way I think the Group A will go. Group B, we're going to go England. Now, we're going to go back. I'm going to keep it consistent and go through each team and, what I think about the team. Iran, don't know a single player besides Taremi. He plays for Porto. I got that ball knowledge, baby. USA, of course, we got the LeBron James of soccer with Christian Pulisic. We got Tim Weah. Go USA, of course. We got Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams. We got Brendan Aronson, Tim Ream. They did my boy Zach Steffen dirty, though. They did him dirty leaving out the squad. I was going to say it. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. They did him dirty. We got Tim Weah, already said that. Yunus Musa, Anthony Robinson, Zimmerman. We got Long. We got some good players. We got some Serginho Dest. How I forget him. We got Josh Sargent. So we got a lot of great players. England. Do I have to say much? Harry Kane. Now that on the other hand, they do have Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is absolute dog water. Horrible. They could have picked me instead of picking Harry Maguire. If we're being quite honest. They got Bellingham. Bellingham's he's a baller. They got Foden baller, Saka baller. You know what I'm saying? If I had to, if I'm being honest, front three for England needs to be Kane, Saka on the right, and depending on who you're playing, I would either go Foden or Rashford on the left. Midfield, they're probably going to play a 4. So they're probably going to have a wingback. So you're going to go Shaw, and then Bellingham and Rice. And then the right wingback, I go Trent. And your 3 at the back, I'm going to go Kyle Walker, if he's healthy. John Stones. Who's the other? You have to go Maguire because they picked an absolute dog water center back in Connor Cody. Who is starting Connor Cody in the World Cup? England should be ashamed of themselves. Everyone's getting upset because they picked Harry Maguire over Tomori. What you should be really worried about is the fact that they picked Connor Cody over Tomori. Okay, that man right there, no. So you have to put Maguire. And then in the back for the goalkeeper, if I'm being honest, Jordan Pickford has more experience, but he's been playing bad for the last year and a half. Nick Pope makes mistakes, so I'd go Aaron Ramsdale at goalie. But that's just my opinion. And then we have Wales, which Gareth Bale. They got Daniel James. They got that guy who plays for Nottingham Forest. His name something Johnson, Brendan Johnson. Kiefer Moore plays for Bournemouth. Ben Davies is good. Played for Tottenham. Nico Williams plays for Nottingham Forest. Nottingham. Okay. But we're going to go England, USA, Wales, and then Iran. Second, I know absolutely no one from Saudi Arabia. Mexico, they have Chucky Lozano. Yes, I know it's nicknamed Chucky, not Herving. It's Chucky Lozano. They got a whole bunch of old dudes like Herrera. They got little Jesus Corona. Yeah, they got who else? I mean, that's really all I can think of right now. The rest are bums, dog water, nothing compared to the U.S. Argentina, they got the second greatest player of all time in Lionel Messi. Um, who else? Di Maria. They got who else? Who's good? They got Rodrigo De Paul. He's all right. He's all right. He's okay. Dang. Everyone's talking about how good Argentina is, but I don't really. No, like I'm thinking about it. They got Lautaro Martinez. He's okay. Who are their fullbacks? I mean, Nicholas Tagliafico. I don't know who the right back is. Center backs. They got Romero. The other one is I don't even know who's going to be. The other Martinez, the little short guy who plays for Man United. He's okay. He's all right. He's all right. He's nothing to be bragging about. He's all right. Then we got Poland. I got Lewandowski. Zelensky's been playing, good for Napoli. They got Chesney at goal. They got my man Milik if they want to, put a striker in. Now I did pack Milik in FIFA, so I need Poland to advance. Now that being said, I'm gonna go Argentina, Poland, Mexico, and then Saudi Arabia. Group D, we got Tunisia. I know absolutely no one. Actually, I know one. Hannibal Mejri. He plays for at least he may be on loan, but at least he's like his parent club is Man United. Denmark, Eriksson, Kyer, I think it's like Kajer, whatever. Kajer, Kai, what is Simon something. They got Mikko Damsgaard. One really underrated baller. What's his name? I just blanked. He plays for Tottenham. Højbjerg, underrated. Underrated. He's one of the best midfielders in the Premier League right now. You can't tell me otherwise. And they got, little Schmeichel at the back. Their issues, like, probably defending. France, what can we say about them? Best attack. The best attacking options. They have the best back line, without a doubt. And I would say best attacking. Because you could literally have Christopher Nkunku, Mbappe, and then you can have your pick. You can pick Coman up there. You can put Griezmann. You can put Olivier Giroud. You can pick a lot of people. And you got a great back line. Australia is going to get absolutely wiped. I don't know a single player from Australia. So we're going to go France, Denmark. Actually, we're going to go back. We're going to go Denmark, France, Australia, and then Tunisia. Actually, no. We're not going to do that either. Denmark, France, Tunisia, and then Australia. Japan. I know they got Takefusa Kubo, Daichi Kamada, who's been, balling out for Frankfurt. And that's about it. They have Jesus Navas, and that's about all I know. Germany, they got some ballers. They got my man Musiala. They got my man Muokoko. They got Sane. Kimmich. Neuer. They got some ballers. And then they got Spain. Spain is, they didn't put my man Sergio Ramos in the squad, so I'm already not liking them for that. You didn't put my man David De Gea in there either, so I don't like you for that either. But they're a good squad. They put Fati in there. They got okay midfield. If you're going Spain, you probably put in the midfield. If you're smart, you don't start Busquets. You gotta put Pedri. You gotta have Rodri. And probably Gavi, if you're being honest. But I think that Germany will win the group, then Spain coming second, and we're going to have Japan, and then Costa Rica. Morocco, I only know maybe like 3 players. They have a baller in, what's his name? He plays for PSG. Hakimi. They got Youssef in the series, he's decent for Sevilla. And they also got Bunu, who's decent for Sevilla. And then they got Canada. They got Jonathan David, and Alphonso Davies, the Fonz. I like him. They also have Jonathan Laren, something like that, and then Buchanan. Both of them play for Club Brugge. Now, they got my favorite players, my man Kevin De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne, one of my favorite players. They got Romelu Lukaku. They got Tielemans. Tielemans is good. Best goalkeeper, or put second best goalkeeper in the world. And Courtois. And then Croatia. Another one of my favorite players. They got Luka Modric. They also have my man, what's his face? Plays for Tottenham. Perisic. He's a good wing back. Or winger, whatever. I don't know what system they're going to play, but who else is good for them? Kovacic, he's good. He's a good player. They got some other good players, but for this group, we're going to go Belgium, Canada, Croatia, and Morocco. Croatia's just a little bit too old. A little bit too old. I think the young legs will end up winning for Canada with Fonzie and Jonathan David and some other players. Then we got Cameroon. Choupo-Moting is playing for Bayern. He's playing out of his mind right now. So this is looking not bad. You know, they also got Zambo and Gisa. He's playing for Napoli. They're playing very well. So not bad. Who else is for Cameroon? That's all I can think of now. They have Onana. What's his name? Onana. Ngoli. In goal. And that's really all I can think of for Cameroon. Brazil. Do we need to say much about Brazil? If you're gonna have the front three, you're gonna have Gabriel Jesus at striker. You're gonna have Vinicius on the left wing. You'll probably put if I was them, I would put Rodrigo on the right wing. I'd have Neymar on the number 10, and then I'd have Fabinho and Casemiro holding midfield. I mean, you don't really have much choice. I guess you got to put Alex Telles on the left back. Marquinhos. They sold my man Gabriel from Arsenal for not putting him in the squad, but I guess you got to put Marquinhos and you want to put Militao. I'm gonna go Thiago Silva over Militao, and then you put Militao on the right back. That's what I would do. Switzerland, I like my man Red Card Xhaka, Shaqiri. Look at some other good players. I just can't think of it. What's his face? Plays for Man City. Akanji. They got the goalie. He's pretty good. Plays for like Mönchengladbach. He's okay. Serbia, underrated. Very underrated. Think about the attacking options they have. Dusan Vlahovic. They have Mitrovic. They have Filip Kostic. They have Luka Jovic. They have a ton of attacking players. They got Milinkovic-Savic in the midfield. So this is going to be Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, and Cameroon. That's why I got to see it. That's why I see it. I see Serbia qualifying out of the group. I think they have too much attacking options for them not to qualify. Next we have Korea. Only one I know is Heung-min Son. Only player I know. Then we got Ghana. They got Thomas Partey. I think Williams, whatever the guy who used to be Spanish, now he's Ghanaian. He plays for them. They got the little Tariq Lamptey. He's now Ghanaian. You know, Uruguay, they got the biting, horse, the biting henchman, and Luis Suarez. They got one of my favorite players, or used to be favorite players, Cavani. They got Rodrigo Bentancur. They got what's his face? Plays for Madrid. Valverde. They get Jimenez at the back. I don't know if Coates is playing in the back, but then they got Portugal. Portugal got the best player of all time, Ronaldo. They got Bruno Fernandes. They got Fernandez, Bruno Fernandez. I don't know. Y'all tell me, is it Bruno Fernandez or Bruno Fernandez? I don't know. I hear everyone say it different. Diogo Dallo, he's been playing decent for Man United. They got, piss poor goalies. I'll be honest, piss poor. They got Rafael Leao. Got to be starting for me. They got Bernardo Silva. Got to be starting for me. They got Paulinho. Probably going to be starting. They got some great players. So I'm going to go Portugal. We're going to go Ghana. It's gonna smash Uruguay for what they did to him in 2010. Then Uruguay, and then South Korea. All right. Now we got the knockout stage: Netherlands versus the USA. Oh, buddy. So Netherlands, they got Virgil van Dijk, they got Memphis Depay, Denzel Dumfries, Frankie De Jong. They have no goalkeeper. This is a tough one for me to swallow, but I gotta go Netherlands. This is me being objective. Let me be very objective. Another rematch. This right here is gonna be a rematch of 2018. This is a rematch of what happened in their knockout stages. Argentina and France. Same thing happens again. France is too good. Mbappe is too good. Christopher Nkunku is too good. I think Camavinga is gonna be a star in this World Cup. You heard it here first. Hugo Lloris is suspect. Do not get me wrong, he is suspect, but I think they have too much attacking options. The bad thing about it is they don't have Pogba and they don't have Conte, which could hurt them. But I still gotta go France. Germany and Canada. The Fonz gets to play against them, basically Bayern, because this is literally what Germany is. It's Bayern. The players from Bayern go and play it's literally the same team. It's literally the same team. It's literally Bayern versus Canada. So we have Bayern Munich versus Canada, and I think Bayern Munich will probably beat Canada. Bayern Munich will win. Brazil versus Ghana. This is pretty self-explanatory. I think they'll probably win like 3-1. Ghana may get one back, but I don't think it'll be close. Now, England and Senegal. I think it's gonna be a close game. This one might go to pins. I'm gonna be completely honest. I see Koulibaly absolutely fouling the crap out of Mason Mount at some point in this game. They're teammates, but I think Koulibaly will foul the crap out of him. Yeah, I gotta go with England though. I think England wins on penalties right there. Denmark and Poland. This is gonna be a very close game. I think it's gonna go to penalties. It's gonna be a 1-1 game. I think Højbjerg's gonna score for Denmark. I think Lewandowski's gonna score for Poland, but I have Denmark winning on penalties. Belgium and Spain. Another very close game. I do have Belgium just narrowly beating Spain 3-2 in a thriller. This is going to be a last, I would say, 6 to 7 minute in the game left goal. I think, who's going to score it? I'm thinking KDB gets a assist. I think KDB assist. He's going to assist Lukaku in the game winner. I also think that the 2 goals from Spain will come by Gavi and Fati. Not Gavi and Fati, Pedri and Fati. Portugal, hat trick from Cristiano Ronaldo. Even though I think Dusan Vlahovic will score 2 goals in this game. All right, we got that. Down to the quarterfinals. Netherlands and France. Big time game right here. Big time game. And this is going to be a tough game. This is a tough game right here. This is hard for me to decide because Cody Gakpo has been scoring. It's in the Netherlands league, but he's been scoring. They have Virgil van Dijk at the back, even though he's been suspect. They have Denzel Dumfries, who's underrated, very underrated. But I think the lack of having a sufficient goalie makes them lose this game. I think Kylian Mbappe scores 2 goals for a brace, and I think Camavinga scores a goal as well, while Netherlands only scores 1. I think Cody Gakpo will score that goal for them. Then we have Germany, or my bad. They have Bayern Munich versus Brazil. I think this is going to be a time where Brazil should, and they will be getting their vengeance from the 2014 World Cup. I do have Brazil winning this game, very close. It's going to be a penalty shootout. It's going to be 2-2 after extra time. I think Germany, we have Musiala scoring. You're probably going to also have Musiala and Kimmich are probably going to be scoring. So I have Musiala and Kimmich, and then from Brazil, I have Vinicius Jr. and Neymar. And I think they're going to pull it out on penalties. England and Denmark, they actually played it in the semifinals of the Euros. I have England still beating Denmark. Denmark will not get the revenge. I have Harry Kane scoring 2 goals. Denmark, they will not score at all. Belgium versus Portugal. Big time game. KDB, Lukaku, Aiden Hazard tried to take on, Bruno Fernandes and Portugal. Of course, the GOAT, and Cristiano Ronaldo. And Cristiano Ronaldo scores, Bruno Fernandes scores, and Rafael Leao scores in a 3-1 game where only Aiden Hazard was scored for Belgium. So we have Portugal beating Belgium. So we have the semifinals. We have France and Brazil. Big time game. Big time game. I'm going to have, this is tough because they have a suspect back line. They don't have very good fullbacks, and I think if you can expose and have... I've been forgetting about Benzema this whole time. You got to have Benzema in the center. Then you got to have Mbappe on the left. You're going to have Nkunku on the right. Because Nkunku, to me, different gravy. Different. You got to have that. I think you have Mbappe going down that left-hand side. Whoever that right back is, they better not have Dani Alves out there. He's getting cooked. I think this is going to be pretty... I think this is going to be 4-1. I think Benzema's going to score 2, Mbappe's going to score 1, and probably we're going to have a center back header. We'll say like Pavard scores. I don't know if you'd be playing center back or right back, but I think Pavard scores. And then for Brazil, I think Vinicius Jr. will score 1 goal, but I think France wins 4-1. Then we have England and Portugal. Big time game. We have England. They have Harry Kane. They got a lot of great players. They have Foden, Saka, Bellingham, Rice. They're going to be very good. In 4 years, Declan Rice will be in his prime. Bellingham will be in his prime. Saka will be in his prime. Foden will be in his prime. Rashford could still be in his prime. So they're going to be very, very good. However, I think Cristiano Ronaldo goes off in this tournament to prove Man United a point. And he scores a historic hat trick to put on the bed. I think England will put up 2 goals with Harry Kane scoring both of them. But we have a Cristiano Ronaldo corner kick header to win it in extra time. Then we got the final. We have France versus Portugal. All right. And this is going to be very tough. Very, very tough to decide. We have the idol and Cristiano Ronaldo versus the one who looks up to him and Kylian Mbappe. And for me, we got to go Portugal. We got to go Portugal and Cristiano Ronaldo. I have Cristiano Ronaldo scoring not in this game. I don't have him scoring in this game. I actually have Bruno Fernandes scoring and Rafael Leao scoring 2. I think Mbappe will score 1, and Portugal wins 2-1 in the World Cup final with Cristiano Ronaldo going on to win. Hey, but make sure y'all fill out y'all's bracket. Make sure y'all put who y'all think is gonna make it to the finals. And make sure you put how far y'all think America's gonna get in the World Cup. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Do next. Deuces.